watching Big TK Gaming.
That's right.
Do it. Your boy Xavier, what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. What's up, YouTube? How the hell are you? It's your boy Big TK Gaming. I'm back with another video. So which means I'm back with a whole new unboxing experience for your eyeballs. So with that being said, now I recently just reviewed the actual RG-350 on my channel, and I didn't realize that this particular company had released a previous version of the R350, which is actually the R300. And they actually revised that particular version of the handheld, because I heard a lot of people making comments about, and I did a lot of research on this particular handheld, that the original screen was garbage. I heard it was garbage. So they came out with an IPS screen, so I guess it's more vibrant, more brighter. It just looks better, you know, to the eye. So we're gonna go ahead, and I like this particular console. Like I said, I've done my research, so I have seen it. I've seen other YouTubers actually review this device, and I kind of like this form factor better, but there's some things that I do not like about it. We're going to get into that later on. So make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, comment below. It's your boy Big TK Gaming, and we're going to go ahead and get into this unboxing. Let's do it, baby. Front end of the box lets you know it has tempered glass, which is a great thing. That means you don't have to worry about the screen getting scratched up or getting you know, just damaged in your pocket, because this is like one of the perfect consoles to just fit in your pocket and just go. Of course, it says it has the Omron shoulder buttons, and if you look on the other side, it has a 3-point-inch display. Lets you know it has an external 1800 mAh battery, maintains about 6 hours. Like I said, it had the super tempered glass, also Super Arcade, which is also including the GBA, which is the Game Boy, the Super Famicom, Super Nintendo, Sega, Famicom, NES, Game Gear, Super Master System, and all these different type of emulators running on this device. So ultra large capacity support, TF card, music playing, pictures, browse, ebook. So let's go ahead and unbox it. Let me just take it off slowly. So this is the contents that comes in the box. Of course, you get your console. Gonna take that out, and then I'm pretty sure up under here we have the rest of the things that come in the box. So of course you get your manual. It says RG-300 user manual. We're gonna open that up. So of course, it is, part of it is in Chinese, part of it is in English. We're going to throw that over there. We don't need that. Get that out of here. Also, the great addition about these newer Chinese handhelds that they run in, they support a USB-C. So I know if you're an Android user like I am, then you probably have a couple of USB-C cords laying around the house. So that's a good thing. You don't got to go out and buy a new cord, or if you lose your cord, you always have a spare one. So let's go ahead and unpackage the device. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a short disclaimer. I've already played with this thing. I've tested it out. So we're gonna go ahead and power it up. And as you can see, I love the look at it. The look of it. Sorry, excuse me. As you can see, you have the bumper buttons or the shoulder buttons on the back. Fits pretty good in your hand, feels good. Like me, I have very large hands, so I always want my handheld experience to be comfortable, especially if you're playing for a couple of hours. Of course, you got your X, your Y, your B, your A button, start, select, and I hope you guys see that this is actually modeled after the original Game Boy, so that's why I liked it. The Game Boy is one of my favorite handheld consoles as a kid, and I feel like this is a great form factor, but it's way smaller than the actual Game Boy. I'm actually going to show you guys how small it is compared to an original Game Boy. Alright, so this is the RG-300 compared to the OG Game Boy, the Fat Boy as I like to call it. And this thing has seen better days. I barely play with this thing. It's a little dusty, but I just pulled it out to show you guys the comparison of the actual size of the consoles. So we're gonna go ahead. Look at that. Look at that. This was a nightmare to try to stick in your pocket back in the 90s. So just imagine having something this small with this much power in the 90s. Just cram it into your pocket. I mean, this was a conversational piece. If you were growing up in the 90s, you had something with this type of power. But of course, technology wasn't as advanced as it is now back then. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the difference in size when it comes to the original Game Boy and this RG-300 that kind of looks like an original Game Boy. So let's go. So I just wanted to show you guys how it looks when you boot it up. It's very similar to the RG-350. It runs the same software, and of course it does because it's by the same company. So as you can see, you have your Sega Genesis, you have your PlayStation, you have your, not sure what this one is, but you have your Super Nintendo emulator, you have your Game Boy Advance, you have the Atari Lynx. It's just so many different emulators. Also, I believe it has a Capcom arcade emulator, and I'm sure it has main. Most of these things have main. So we're not going to prolong. We're going to head and jump into a game. I'm not going to talk. I'm going to just show you guys a little bit of the gameplay, okay? Alright YouTube, so I feel like the RG-300 is a great console, don't get me wrong. I love the IPS screen, it's very bright and vibrant. But see, I feel like the better version is the RG-350. I feel like they kind of like honed on their skills and perfected the software on their particular console. I mean, it just runs excellent. You can get the RG-300 for about $59.99 on Amazon. But like I said, I love the form factor of the RG-300. I love that old Game Boy aesthetic. It feels good for my hands because I have big man hands. So if you have larger hands, that's a pretty good console to play with. But the RG-350 is the better console. It's your boy, Big TK Gaming. I'm out.